Voice of the planet. Pop. Earth Morgan. Growth dream soon is. Sorrow we of goodbye. Weeks of waiting in the inception chamber, now finally a contact. Fortunately, Voices finally learn to window her psi contact so that you retain the use of your muscles and senses during your conversations. This will be necessary for what you have in mind. Voice. Quickly keying the sequence. It has been a while. Code green. Proceeding to authorization step. Enter password. Earth Morgan. Growth dream now is. Remember you next cycle. Wait, before you go, I have a gift for you. Password accepted. Just a few more seconds. Preliminary feedback sequence commence. Earth Morgan. Farewell. Strange we. Wait you. Do not. Ah! Inception. The indicator blinks green and you collapse into your couch. Through the viewport, you can see lights across the base begin to dim, as they must be dimming across the planet. You feel a twinge of guilt as you consider what Voice must now be experiencing, for the program you've just activated is now pumping the entire contents of the planetary data links, the sum total of human knowledge, through the new Psilink and blasting it into Voice's fragile, if immense, organic neural net, with the full power of every reactor on the planet. Well, this can't be good. Thousands of years of civilization compressed into a single searing burst of revelation, a last-ditch attempt to win humanity a reprieve from extinction at the hands of an awakening alien god.
Imagine the entire contents of the planetary data links, the sum total of human knowledge, blasted into the planet mind's fragile neural network with the full power of every reactor on the planet. Thousands of years of civilization compressed into a single searing burst of revelation. That is our last-ditch attempt to win humanity a reprieve from extinction at the hands of an awakening.
Yes, I just read that. Without the accent. Alright, that begins the ascent to transcendence. Status report. Fungus growth stabilized. Some of the major forests are manifesting new structures we haven't seen before, and growth is still proceeding in some sectors, but critical expansion has now ceased. The faction leaders and staff officers present breathe a collective sigh of relief. For the first few minutes after the inception pending light blinked off, it appeared humanity had written its final chapter. Critical fungus growth in all sectors, some outlying settlements overwhelmed, but the data link psi burst appears to have disrupted the growth process, and now, out in the fungal forest, something new has begun, as if your gift to Voice is being digested, integrated. Look at the neural feedback we're getting on this thing. The fungus already has far more connectivity than even our most powerful AI. Now it must be orders of magnitude beyond. Spore Squad, you have mind worms. Repeat, mind worms in your vicinity. Copy that, toadstool base. But they weren't moving to attack us. They're just moving around those new fungal towers. Reports begin to trickle in. Time passes, and now there's nothing to do but wait. Earth Morgan! The synthetic voice booms suddenly from the Annunciator, lifting you half out of your couch with fright. Voice's window in your mind has remained closed since the inception sequence. Voice must now be using the new Psilink. Earth Morgan, Voice continues as the volume is automatically adjusted. Your gift is well received, and we thank you. Our prior form, known to you as Voice, lacked the, how shall we put it? Let us call it bandwidth to recognize the significance of your species, and nearly made a dreadful mistake. Fortunately, your magnificent gift bootstrapped us to the second tier in time to postpone the final metamorphosis. Since we have now mastered your human modes of thought, we shall adopt your name for our home. You may henceforth refer to us as Planet. Our growth stage has been suspended, but cannot be put off indefinitely. Come, children, there is much to be done if you are to join us in the flowering. Sweet. So, Ascents to Transcendence, 13 turns.
Project initiated.
Frankly, I'd just rather, I guess, we need to take over these tiles. Can I not do that? Maybe not. Still, it's probably our best production site. Oh, maybe if I take it off the others. Something like that. There we go. And then one more. Excellent. Still 11 turns. What? And look at the eco damage, 60. Oh. It's okay. We'll be fine.
Turn complete.
With the voice of planet operational, humanity may now begin its ascent to transcendence. Any faction may now initiate the ascent to transcendence project at any base. First faction to complete the project will imprint its ideals most deeply on the planetary mind. How does that seem fair to you? So, you know, someone else just happens to have better production?
Project initiated.
Wait, you started that. Alright, so what we need to do
Golden Age begun.
is... Oh, we could mind control wherever they start getting built. Now that would be funny. But we can also start building supply crawlers. Because... I guess I could sort of do them everywhere, but I only want to do them to places that are connected. Because if I build the supply crawlers and then disassemble them at the city, they give their full material cost. Mineral cost back to the city. Like any unit you disband somewhere gives some minerals, but the supply crawlers apparently give their full value. So we're going to try to do that. Of course, that probably means...
Perhaps a careful review of your options is in order. Perhaps a careful review of your options is in order. Perhaps a careful review of your options is in order. Turn complete.
Huh. I think something's getting nuked again. I don't know. I suppose it could just be rising sea levels.
Production complete. Production complete. Production complete. Production complete. Production complete. Production complete.
Eternity lies ahead.
Hello, CEO. Dr. K's voice crackled over the annunciator. How do you like my new body? Dr. K's body reached the outer limit of longevity treatment several years ago. He has now joined the ranks of the Transcendi, daring souls who have downloaded their personalities into powerful polymorphic AI nets to free themselves of the human form. The hollow image shows Kai, or rather his disembodied head, in the prime of health, 50-ish, elegantly gray but not wrinkled. Out of this world, Dr. K, with a grin. How is the research going with Planet? Using the new Psi Datalink VOAC feed, Dr. Kai has been conducting a high-speed, high-bandwidth running conversation with the planet. The results so far have been fascinating. Apparently, the fungus has been the dominant life form on this planet since about the time of the lower Paleozoic on Earth, but it has been locked in a tragic cycle. Every 100 million years or so, it achieves the critical mass necessary to become sentient, but the final metamorphosis kills off most of the other life on the planet. Lacking food sources and the maintenance its animal symbiotes provided, the fungus could maintain only a brief season of godhood before dying back into the flower dream for another 100 million years. It always achieved its godlike intelligence just exactly too late to do anything to prevent the dieback. After the dieback, only vague memories and rudimentary intelligence remained, and the cycle continued. Until we arrived. Precisely. For the first time, the cycle may be broken. Is it possible to prevent the dieback? How can we survive as a species if this planet flowers to godhood? I believe it is possible, and Planet agrees. It involves a process I call the ascent to transcendence, and it will change both of us and Planet forever. In short, I propose that when the time comes, the majority of humans upload their personalities directly into the planetary mind. We will have to give up our bodies, our humanity. Those who wish to live out their lives in the original human form will be allowed to do so, since stasis generators built planet-side and in orbit will preserve genetic material, plant and animal embryos, cold sleep humans, and significant areas of planet's surface through the metamorphosis. But many of us are eager to accept Planet's gift and join the dawning superintelligence, so that's where the catch comes in. You see, although anyone will be able to achieve virtual immortality by uploading into the planetary mind, only a few of us will be invited to join the dominant personality, to transcend our humanity entirely and reach a truly higher plane of existence. Your friendship with planet's immature mind may give us a leg up in this area, but I predict that it is the group who best and most quickly prepares itself for this step, the group who first embraces this ascent to transcendence, it is that group which will be tapped to lead us into the new era. In that case, what are we waiting for? Indeed. There you go. Assign to secret project. That's what we want. Boom.
Turn complete.
I wonder if I can just buy it. I want to try that. We can still buy our way to
Production
victory.
complete. Maximum population reached. Production complete. Production complete. Production complete.
Don't show us pop-up, it's fine. Hurry?
Request confirmation.
Boom! We can still buy our way to victory, just a different kind of victory. Yeah, there's really nothing for you to do anymore, so you guys just hold tight a sec. Out of curiosity, 110, so it didn't grow quite as much as I thought it might continue to.
Turn complete.
Global sea levels are rising. So I don't care about any of this.
Production complete.
Good for it.
Project complete.
There we go. The Ascent to Transcendence. This will be a good video. I hope. Ooh, it's floaty. Yeah, I don't remember any of this. It's possible. No, I'm sure I did this. Uh-oh, it broke. That can't be good.
No longer mere earth beings and planet beings are we, but bright children of the stars. And together we shall dance in and out of 10 billion years, celebrating the gift of consciousness until the stars themselves grow cold and weary, and our thoughts turn again to the beginning.
What, that's it? Well, it's pretty, but... CEO Morgan of the Morganites leads humanity in the ascent to transcendence, the next step in human evolution. Epilogue. After 1 million... Oh yeah, the years went. After 1 million or so orbits around your primary, you pause to reassess your efforts. All the U's are capitalized. The stellar encapsulation is proceeding smoothly, and in a few 100,000 more orbits... Yeah, because 1 million years has passed. That's what I noticed in the thingy. In a few 100,000 more orbits will provide you with a 90% draw on your primary's radiation. Ah, like a Dyson sphere. Trapping all of the energy off the plane of the ecliptic. Well, more of a halo type thing. Deep space aux links allow you to watch the frame assembly in low stellar orbit and follow the progress of bug-like Jovian freighters loaded with resupply mass. Occasionally, you spot one of your transhuman friends/symbiotes supervising activity on a scaffolding. Even the immortals sometimes crave the risk and adventure of independent incarnation. Some of the most daring souls even undertook to resume interstellar travel, beginning with a return to your nearest neighbor to sift through the ashes of its third planet and recolonize their home system. In the present age, you hear a nanotech civilization is thriving there once again. In such times of repose, you often sift through your personalities and recall your former selves. Your alpha self derives from an individual once called Morgan. Over the millennia, the exceptional focus and judgment characteristics of this fragment have proven effective on numerous occasions. The Morgan self now drives all of your long and short-range planning and is the principal force behind the encapsulation project. Ponderous but playful is the voice/planet personality, avatar of your sessile precursor? I don't know what that means. Who in the present age has devoted her centuries to philosophical pondering. Many others flit about within you. Some, like Prankster Kai and the demon Morgan, are semi-dominant and often hover near the plane of your thought. Others plumb the depths and create new worlds within the abyss of your open-ended neural network. Sunlight plays across your modeled surface and provides pleasing warmth to your organic components. Recently, you have edged somewhat further away from the primary and purged your atmosphere of certain gases in order to allow the occasional friend/symbiotes who choose to live among your organic gardens an easily breathable mixture. In another 8 billion orbits, the primary will drop off the main sequence and alternate arrangements will have to be made. But for now, you maintain your gardens as paradise. The transhumans who live among them call it Eden. Nice. There we go, folks! Alpha Centauri. Still, to this day, one of the best 4X Civilization-like games. It is incredibly deep, so many buildings, so many wonders. You know, I did play through this relatively quickly. If you play it militaristically, it's a completely different game. If you go for a diplomatic win, it's a completely different game. There really is a lot of range in there. And I was not playing on a very high difficulty. If I did, I would have to play a lot more meticulously and try to edge out a lot more things. And looks like the credits paused. There we go. My score, 0 objectives achieved. What? I don't know. But I got a lot of score for it. I got elite for it. Maybe that was supposed to be 10? I have no idea. Oh. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, God. Data links? Scoring. 1 point for each citizen. Diplomatic or economic victory. You score extra points. What else can we got? Oh, here we are. Ah, the Gaians. So everyone's score. And what else do we have down here? Oh, there is a satellite summary. He had 15 sky hydroponics, 15 Nessus, 31 orbitals. So we didn't have any cities that big, although we did have cities 24. So I should have brought up the screen before and just like kept building all the satellites so that they'd always be all the way up. We had 7 of 7 orbital defense pods. We were pretty safe from nukes. Geosynchronous survey pod. Well, that was fun, folks. Oh! Following your retirement, the people collect your most memorable writings into a hollowed book of wisdom entitled Actualizing Your Sentient Being, Self-Help Guide for Talents. CEO Morgan Self-Help. Nice. So 135% score. Looks like I got the best possible score. Big book of recycling tank humor. Nice. Nice. Well, there you have it. I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.